Hello everyone, just wanted to make a short video of my layout and the lower level lighting that I just installed. See if we can't show you some of the pieces here, what I used. This is just your typical corner bracket. Most of my layout is done without the double-sided tape on it, but believe me, it's a whole lot easier if you use the double-sided tape. It's already on it. You can get that from your local hardware store for about $3 a piece. It's either 8-foot or 10-foot pieces, I can't remember which. But anyways, I mounted those about 8 inches in where possible underneath my layout. And anyways, mounted the LED lighting to it. Unfortunately, the double-sided tape that comes on the LED lighting doesn't like to hold that well upside down. Maybe from, if I was to mount it on the side, it might have wanted to work a little better or stay put. But being as it didn't, I ended up tie strapping it about every 4 inches or so, and that way after the top is on or the upper level is covered, at least it'll stay in place. I might have to re-stick it up there occasionally, but I'm hoping this is going to work out. We'll see what everybody thinks. But these are some of the pieces I ended up using. I started off with the waterproof type and found out that getting the waterproofing off the end was such a pain in the hiney that I ended up buying more of the type that is not waterproof, and it slips together so much easier. See if I can get the camera on the right position here. I don't know how well that's going to stay in focus, but anyways, it's just some of the parts. Let's see, I wanted to show this part here. Let's see if I can get it in the camera. There we go. Anyways, I'm going to take a cut here and put it in the tripod and see if things don't want to stay still a little better. Okay, we're in the tripod now. We'll see if we can't get this little demonstration here show it to you better. Anyways, zoom in here a little bit. I'll find the right button on the camera. There we go. Okay. And anyways, pull that off. I just want to pull that off just to show you how it goes together. I just use a screwdriver and pop them puppies open. Otherwise, I have not found a better way to do it yet. But anyways, it's got the 4 little prongs on this side that the tape goes underneath, or the LED strip, whatever you want to call it. But it has 4 connections on it also, and you just get it right. Oh, I did get it underneath that tab. There we go. And it just slides in, cover goes over, and you squeeze it shut, just like that, and it's connected. And usually it works pretty good. I've had a couple of spots where it didn't want to work out very well. But what I did want to show you is a couple of the other parts that you can buy to help with the connections. Here's a little T, and it has the 4 female connection points. You can also get these, and a lot of times it'll come with it, the little adapter that goes between. Let me see if I can get it out of there. They go in there pretty tight. I don't know. I'm starting to get it, but boy, that puppy's in there. There it came out. Anyways, if you can see that, it's got the 4 little prongs on each side. It's just making for connections between the two, because they both have female connectors on them. Anyways, you just get it in there if your eyesight's good enough. And we'll make a connection at any of the ends. And this end of this particular connector has the same as these 4 little prongs to be able to attach to your LED strip. Pretty sure I mentioned it in the earlier portion, but I would stay away from the waterproof type, and if I was to do it all again, I would use just the yellow color, not all the multicolors. This thing does all kinds of different colors and gets a little ridiculous. But like I said, you can get the T's, you can get a number of different parts to be able to make things hook up. Pencil, you want to stay out of the way? Thank you. Let's see, I know I mentioned this already. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. Well, anyways, I got that part covered. But again, stay away. If you're using it for your underneath your layout, stay away from the waterproof type. It is such a pain in the hiney getting that excessive amount of silicone or whatever it is off just to expose the 4 connector points that you need to be able to see if I can get this around here right. To be able to slide in, you have to pull that off, and I don't know if you can see how thick that is, but I tried it a number of times, and I either ended up cutting it up totally in half, which I didn't want to do, or cutting off the part, trying to get this excessive off, and eventually I finally gave up on it and went to the non-waterproof. I mean, if you're going to put it on your car, this stuff might be excellent, but in my training layout, I just did not need it. Learning experience, I guess. I'm trying to save you guys a little bit of money or problems, whatever the case may be. Don't use it. Well, that's about it for now. I'm going to take the camera out of the tripod and maybe do a little walk around, and we'll go from there. Okay, as of right now, I have the upper lighting on for this room. It's quite bright in here, and I do have the LED lights all on, but let me turn off the overhead lights. You get a better idea of the lighting on the LEDs on my lower level. Okay, now we got just the lower level lighting on. You can see the tie straps there so far. Walk around the layout here a little bit. Here again, it's just the lower level LED lighting that's on. Otherwise it'd be real dark in here. But it goes all the way around the layout. Here is one spot I was having problems with, and I replaced the whole strip, and it's a little hard to tell, but I didn't use a connector there. I just made it bend enough to where I could keep on going with it, and tie strap real well. These lighting comes with a little power pack that gives the juice for the little box there that is a controller box, and I don't know if you can see it very well or not, but that's a remote to the whole LED system. And yes, it'll do multicolors and all that other kind of stuff, but if you're only going to light your layout, you don't really need all the different colors that come with it and all the specialty stuff that it does. I wish I would have thought about that before all the money I spent trying to get this accomplished. But here over my bench, my little workbench, I've done the same thing with the LED lights. But I think that's going to work out real well for my bench. But anyways, we'll go back and turn on the overhead lights. I would show you all the colors it would do, but that drives me crazy. I can't handle that. Okay, overhead lights on. And anyways, that's my layout so far, and it's what's taking me the time. So take it easy till next time.